cameras will be around for years to come in Johnson City.
Now, that was the decision tonight by the Johnson City Board of Commissioners. The city's contract with Redflex, the owner of the cameras, is set to expire in March. Commissioners could have decided to take down the cameras that snap those pictures of cars running red lights at 6 intersections around town. Caroline Corrigan was there when the vote was taken. She found the mayor isn't a fan of those cameras.
Josh, Chief Mark Soroy of the Johnson City Police Department told city commissioners why he thinks these cameras have a significant impact. The board approved the cameras back in 2009. The latest contract expires next year. If they were going to back out of the deal, the city had to make a decision before the end of the year. Chief Soroy said data shows the cameras are making intersections safer.
We have increases in traffic crashes overall that we're monitoring that don't have cameras, but in the intersections that we do have cameras, we don't have an increase. In fact, we have a little bit of a downward trend.
But the chief admits the cameras aren't living up to expectations for improving safety. Johnson City Mayor David Tomita made it clear that he's not a fan of the cameras or the message they send to people who visit Johnson City.
I've never been a big fan of them, and I know you guys think a lot of them, and I respect your opinion a lot, but I don't know. It's one of those things that as you look at the community and the message we want to send, is that really what we want to send? Because everybody's gotten a ticket in the mail.
Mayor Tomita voted not to renew the red light camera contract, but all the other commissioners voted in favor of renewal, so the cameras will stay, likely for the next 3 years. More than 10,000 drivers got citations from red light cameras last year in Johnson City. So far this year, more than 8,000 citations have been mailed. Josh?
Caroline Corrigan, thank you. Also tonight, a decision to close a Tri-Cities public golf course.
We reported days ago the days appeared to be numbered for the Buffalo Valley Golf Course, and the municipal course that is in Unicoi County is owned by the city of Johnson City. Johnson City leaders have lost almost $2 million on golf in recent years. Some believe the city only needs one public course, and the city has heard a proposal to transform the course into a sports complex. Tonight, commissioners made the tough call to close the golf course for good.
Which is more important to you, to keep the golf course open, realizing you're going to incur ongoing significant 6-digit losses on an ongoing basis, or to keep it as for emotional reasons.
The city will close Buffalo Valley Golf Course at the end of the year.
While Johnson City leaders closed a golf course tonight, they voted to expand another recreational destination. It's called the Tannery Mountain Bike Park right near downtown. It's not even open yet, but Johnson City commissioners are excited about this. They voted tonight to move forward with funding a second phase of the project. Phase 1's nearing completion. Tonight's vote accelerates the process of building trails across the entire mountain. Project leaders are confident this could be a game changer for the city with a world-class mountain bike park near the heart of downtown.
What it would take to make Buffalo Mountain a destination that is not simply for our local riders, but people coming in from outside the area.
Yeah, they're thinking just beyond Tannery Knobs to Buffalo Mountain as well. Commissioners voted to spend more than $430,000 on the expansion. The city hopes to open portions of the Tannery Knobs Bike Park possibly by the end of the year.